When it comes to success in the classroom, I think that I have a perfect student that embodies hard work and determination. And his name is Ethan. So today, I want to talk to him and ask him what are some tips and strategies and tools that he was able to use in the classroom to achieve success. What's up, everyone? I am joined by the one and only Ethan, who happens to share the title of being, what are you?
Student of the Month.
Student of the Month, that's right. And so since we are Student of the Month, today I kind of wanted to probe your mind and be able to tell, hey, what are some tips for success that you've achieved in the classroom? And what are some things that you're still growing on yourself? So without further ado, let's get right into it. And that takes me to my first question, which is simply, what was your formula of success to become Student of the Month?
So basically it was like behaving in class and doing what I was supposed to and doing all my work.
Okay, absolutely. And when we talk about behaving in class, do you see a strong parallel between behaving in class and being able to achieve with excellence?
No, I think they're pretty similar. Like behaving and doing the work, they're like the similar, because if you're behaving, you should be doing your work.
Absolutely.
And if you're doing your work, that means you're behaving.
That's
so
true, right? By definition, if you're behaving, you're getting your work done and hopefully learning through that different workload as well. Absolutely. So with that, my question is this. Everyone has friends in the school. Everyone has their people that they look up to. I think that you're an inspiration to a bunch of kids because you've proved, hey, you know what? I can do this. I can achieve anything that I want in the classroom. What would you say to some of your peers and friends who might not have saw this coming from you in the past?
That you should just think harder and think the unthinkable, saying there could be the people out there that you wouldn't think would ever get Student of the Month, but they really could. So you just basically think the unthinkable.
Oh, wow. That's powerful. Think the unthinkable. That's actually a really, really good saying. I might have to copyright that if you don't beat me to it, all right? So with that being said, you've reached the upper echelon of success here at McLaughlin. You are getting great grades. You're setting a perfect example to a bunch of students out there. And my question now is, since you've reached this level of excellence, what do you look forward to from here? What's a few different things that you could list and say, you know what, I'm still motivated because of this?
I'm motivated because of the teachers in the school. When I say I don't understand this, I give up. They're saying, don't give up. I know you can do this, and they motivate me to work harder.
Wow, that's good. So the teachers keep you motivated. Now, speaking of the teachers, we do have to talk about it a little bit. What would be your favorite class, and what is the reason for it being your favorite?
I think it's this class because I like the recording, the doing editing, and doing the filming, and me being the host itself for the new show. And because I'm a talkative person, so I like to talk.
And I think that that's one of the best parts about you is you're always able to kind of alliterate what's going on in your mind. And because of that, I think teachers can get a good read on what they need to help you with. And I think that a lot of students should kind of use you as an example of, hey, just ask for help sometimes. Hey, tell me what you don't understand. So because of that, I would also say you're a very good student in this class. And I'm a little biased, but to all those teachers out there, maybe you'll have a Student of the Month soon, right? So with that being said, you have all of these great goals that you've achieved, but now I'm going to ask you kind of a personal, intrinsical question, which is, what is one thing that you could still grow in, right? Because I believe that being a student and being a scholar, even a teacher, right, we're constantly learning and growing. If I would have stayed the same 5 years ago doing what I was doing, I wouldn't have been able to obviously evolve into who I am now. So what is one thing that you would say that you still struggle with that you want to evolve into a better scholar?
At lunch, sometimes, I'm not following some of the rules that are there, but I've been trying to learn on it and behave more in lunch.
Wow, okay. And that's good. And would you say that maybe your peers as well? That's obviously a very important influence. Can you just tell me a little bit about how your peers influence you and how they ultimately helped you get to being Student of the Month?
My friends, they always kept me motivated. They were always, whenever I didn't understand something, I would always go to one of my friends and they would always help me. No matter what, they would help me. If they were across the classroom, I would say, hey, Mr. or Miss, and they would let me go and ask them.
Wow, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. My mom always told me, and this is a true story, she always told me that you are who you associate with. So having those friends to motivate you and to push you along into being a better scholar is such an important and underrated aspect of choosing your friends, right? Because you could choose to be with someone who doesn't care about work, who doesn't care about school, and you've done just the opposite. You've put positive people around you that help uplift you, and I think that that's something that is so commendable. So congratulations on that. Now, a lot of people are probably sitting here and they're watching this and they're saying, well, that's not fair. I want to be student of the month, right? What are some tips that you could give those people and be able to say, hey, this is how you can achieve what I've achieved? What are some things that you would tell them you could help them with in order to achieve excellence?
It's mostly just to behave in class and always on your work and always listen to the teacher's directions when they tell you to do something. Because if you're not, you're just sleeping in class, not doing your work, you're never going to get student of the month. But if you're on your work, constantly doing what you're told to, you will eventually get student of the month.
Eventually, right? So it was one of those things where you had to put in the hard work. And I will say this as well. Sometimes when you're looking forward to greatness, there's a lot of hard things that you need to be able to achieve in your life that takes some time. So I would say patience is definitely a virtue as well. I know that you've had a lot of patience in my class, being able to start at one product that looks unfinished and unpolished and ultimately gets to an end goal of being great. And I think that that's absolutely what happened here. So I want to just say congratulations on Student of the Month. And I hope that a lot of people watching this have learned that yes, anything is possible. At McLaughlin, you just have to work hard and you have to make sure that you're achieving. And Ethan, I think you're the perfect embodiment of that. So thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
All right, guys, there you have it. That was Ethan's story, talking about his successes and tribulations in the classroom. Until next time, I'll see you here on Phoenix News. Have a great night.